What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're looking at my 1994 BMW 318i that is bagged, wide-bodied, repainted, whole bunch of stuff done to it. We're gonna go through real quick the price breakdown because a lot of people are asking for it in the last 10-minute build video. So I'm gonna try and make this not very long-winded and really just go through it, hit you with the important facts so you can figure out all that we've spent on this thing. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's go through a little cost breakdown on everything going to this point of building this E36. So I'm gonna just give general estimates on each of the prices to give you a good idea and not try to be super long-winded. So let's go start out with price of the car. I paid $2,000 for this. I'll show you the quick video of what it looked like before. It did not look very great. Interior still doesn't look very great, and it's 4-cylinder. If I wanted to get a M3, you're gonna look at anywhere from, at this day and age prices, anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. If you're looking towards the $10,000 mark, you're probably gonna have a very high mileage M3. It's probably gonna be automatic and it's probably gonna be a 4-door. So I wanted the coupe and I wanted hell rot, and I wanted an original hell rot so that when I got it painted, I wouldn't have to do the jams and it would just be a lot easier getting it painted like that. Let's jump into the next thing, the wide body. So the flares, they are Fitment Lab flares. They fit great. I only had to do a little bit of trimming and getting them to work. Paint laid down great on them. The painter loved them. If I was doing another one, I would definitely get these. Link will be in the description for those. So that gives us about $680 shipped. I forget what country they come from, but it was $680 shipped to the door. I'll keep a running tab. You probably see it on the screen. Next, we'll go into the suspension. So it has airlift performance struts front and rear on it. That was about $2,000, give or take, depending on the deals you get at the time. And I went with an air management system that I already had, so I'm not gonna add that in. If you did, it would be, I believe, around, like, depending on your air management, anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to, you know, close to $2,000 if you wanted height level sensors and that sort of thing. From there, we'll get into the wheels. I got a great deal on these HREs. They need to be rebuilt. Got them for $1,500. And then I went through and powder coated them myself. So I'll add in, let's say, $1,500 for the wheels, and we'll do $300 for powder coat, which was me getting an oven for $80, me getting the kit from Eastwood, I think that was $150, and then powders and stuff, so we'll just round that to $300 for doing the wheels and powder coating them myself. You're gonna save a lot of money doing everything yourself, and that's the whole point of you wanting to build an E36. Tires, I believe these are some Federals. I'll check, I'll put it on the screen. But those, let's say, I was about $600 for Oral 4. And then let's go on to some of the other body stuff. We had the side skirts, which were, I believe, $160. And then we had the mirrors, which were around $100. All of those got on eBay. I'll have the links for everything down below. So we got side skirts, mirrors, what else? Front bumper, I believe that was just your Amazon special. They're pretty cheap. They all seem to be about the same. This one had the front lip. Front lip was integrated into it, so you can't take that one off if you wanted to run something different, but that was about $100 as well. If we look in the back, we have the LTW wing. I opted for the 4-piece one, and that ran me about $300. I think maybe a little more with shipping, but I believe it was around $300. Last thing in the rear, which I don't know if the video actually showed it, I think it showed it at the end. I'm talking about our last video of building it in 10 minutes, was the rear diffuser, which I had custom made with the aired out in the on each side. That was $300. So paint was $1,600 for, it was a base coat, and then I believe he did 3 coats of clear on top. Local guy, he will actually paint a car cheaper. I think he'll do it for like $600-700 and just do a single stage. I opted for the base clear, and then I have to come in and do the work at the end, the cut and buff, and make it look good. Is it 100% perfect? No, it was a $1,600 paint job, but I think for what it is, it came out great. It looks a million times better. There's a few little spots, but I'm not worried about it. I think for a $2,000 car that I now have 10 in, I wasn't gonna spend $5 grand on a paint job. So that's me, that's what I did. I think it looks great. I'm fine with it being a, 2-3 footer. If you get really up close to the paint, you might see some issues, but it's an old car. It's as old as me, so it is what it is. And then let's just go ahead and for miscellaneous stuff like corner lights, these are the original fog lights, grills, badges, tail lights. I'm just gonna add $1,000 to the price. I'll have the grand total on the screen, but we're right around $10,000 said and done for it sitting as it is now. I think that's a pretty fair estimate of what it cost me. And yeah, I think that's a great deal. If I would have bought an M3, I would have had to repaint it probably. The paint probably wouldn't have been good. There would have been lots of other issues with it. So, you probably would be in the 15 to 20K mark if I would have got an M3. But for me, I'm gonna show you here, I like power. You can see this video, we'll cut here to the 240. I like to make a lot of power. The M3 engine, I forget what it is, S52. It wasn't gonna make enough power for me, and so I opted with the 4-cylinder. I was fine with that. We're gonna swap it. You can't see it, but there's a motor sitting over there that's gonna get ready to get dropped in, and then I would probably change out the Vaders anyway for a different type of seat. Door panels in either car are gonna be crap just because E36 door panels are that way, and yeah. So I don't want to make this video go too long since it's just kind of cut and dry, just me talking about the prices, but a lot of people were asking about it. Wanted to let you know, but that's what we got. We got about $10,000 into it as it sits currently, which I think in this current state it would sell for more. Maybe I'm biased about that in the comments. So we're gonna end up next doing an engine swap on it, and we'll be working on the interior and get it, basically to a full show car. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like, give me a comment. What do you think? Would you, spend that much money on it? I had no problem doing it, but let me know what you think, and we'll see you next one. See ya.